Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Tuesday, the 11th of Jump in July. And as much as we're jumping in headfirst this month to take inspired action for our manifestations to take place, there's also this portal of heart healing opening this month. So there will be a lot of us jumping into emotional turbulence, and I am going to say turbulence, things that are coming up for us to reflect upon. And it's important that we assess and process before we express. So I guess another way of putting it is think before you speak, or reflect before you project. Because when you come from this space of hurt or disappointment or trigger, you will often react. And once our words are out, we cannot take them back, and our words can wound, sometimes more than weapons. So just pause before you speak, think before you speak, reflect before you project. I feel like it's a really important message, especially as we lead towards that Cancer new moon. It's going to be emotional. It is going to be emotional. And life can be that emotional roller coaster. But it's important to feel all of the feelings, but you don't necessarily need to take those feelings out on others, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Oh. Had a couple jump out on the floor. Oh. Get one more, please. Do we need one more? Yeah, one more. You get to choose how you respond. You can react through anger, hurt, disappointment, sorrow, or you can reflect and then project from the heart. And 9 times out of 10, if you reflect from the heart, it's received better as well. People listen when they're spoken to. When they're yelled at, they tend to shut down. Okay. I want to go with these two first. These are the two that fell on the floor. You are a warrior queen or king, and you have the strength to deal with all of this. Now, we're being asked to have the courage to be who we are, to be at peace with who we are. And that's great when everything's going great. But if something comes along and makes waves, or someone comes along and makes waves, how do you react? And a perfect example, let's take relationships out of the equation for a moment. How are you in a car? Someone cuts in front of you, are you automatically, you bastard? Or are you, yep, no worries, mate, that's fine, come on in? Are you projecting, or are you accepting? If you are at peace with who you are, if you have the courage to be who you are, you understand that every now and then life's going to throw a curveball, but you just ride the curve. I hope that makes sense. We're being asked to contemplate, focus on desires and align with your soul contract. That's what this card says. But when I put these two together, contemplate and reflection, and I love that the reflection card has come out. Reflect before you project. The reflection of yourself represents the internal beliefs you hold about yourself. You may judge yourself based on what you see. Contemplate. Are you sitting in this space of self-judgment, or are you sitting in this space of warrior queen, being at peace with who you are. No one will judge you more than you judge yourself. And if you are sitting in this space of warrior and being at peace with who you are, when these curveballs come, when these tidal waves come and they rock your boat, you're going to take this time to reflect. Both mirrors have reflection. You're going to take time to reflect, to assess, to process before you express or project. And I love that our last card is Speak Your Truth. And yes, this is a tree, but it also reminds me of the branches in our lungs, which are filters. This is your filter. So yes, it hurts our heart. It triggers us. It takes away our peace for just one moment. Be strong enough to pause, reflect, assess, process before you project and express. Use this as a filter. Speak from your heart and connect with your truth. I feel like that's the message today. I'm going to get an I am, but yeah, let's see what's coming through. I really feel like it's about keeping check of our emotions this week. Sacral chakra is our feeling chakra. It's okay to feel, and it's okay to feel whatever you're feeling. Yeah, you might feel pissed off, you might feel angry, you might feel hurt, you might feel disappointed. Feel it before you reveal it. Thank you. I'm going to go with the bottom of the deck as well. Tuesday. You choose how you react. Choose day. Be empowered, powerful, enabled, and sovereign. Your choices gift you the power to claim who you are. And if you want to be at peace with who you are, then sit in that power. Wow. And you are unstoppable, invincible, unshakable, and persistent. Awaken your unwavering warrior. This is where we want to be. And the way we stay here is by contemplating, reflecting, assessing before we project or express. Yes, something may come along to test our strength, to test our warrior. But we get to choose how we deal with that in every situation. Now, I'm not saying don't express that hurt, pissed off, anger, frustration, disappointment. But by coming down into your heart first, that's where you express it from, rather than it getting stuck in the filter and thrown out again before you have processed it yourself. It's going to be a doozy of a week. I can feel it already. Now that I do have a few positions or appointments available, I will put up the post about what is left for this week shortly. But have an amazing Tuesday. Choose to respond rather than react. Choose to reflect before you project. Choose to assess and process before you express. It's always a choice. It's always a choice. So much healing, love and laughter. Your intuitive life coach, Tracy. You've got this and I've got you. 2023. No limits to what you can have, do or be.